Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Leo the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click that subscribe button and also like the video. A very special shout out to my elements, a shout out to Club Chat, a shout out to all the groups who are genuinely a part of the cross support movement. A very special shout out to any Scorpios out there. If you happen to be celebrating a birthday on today, I would like to wish you a very special and blessed happy birthday. To any new subscribers, thank you so much for making the choice to click on this channel, and hopefully you like what it is that I have to bring. This is another video in the series of Non-Stop November, which is when you basically post non-stop. Good morning, Rockwell K. Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Um, this is what I want to say this morning. This is what I woke up with on my heart. The first thing I want to do is give a very special shout out to Sean Bradley, King Sean Bradley. Um, I want to say that I know that what he did last night was, I think it was honorable. It again shows the heart that Sean Bradley has. It also shows the reason why Club Chat loves him. You know what I'm saying? And I know how hard that was for him. The thing that I want to say this, and you know, I never try to come out here and speak on behalf of Sean. Because first of all, as we all know, Sean is able to speak for himself. Also, I never felt the need to try to explain the friendship that him and I have. Okay. Um, but I'm sure that everyone knows, which Sean has close friendships with a lot of people. But yeah, I try not to come out here and talk about that because it is what it is. You know, Sean is my brother. I love him. And because of the fact that we have a close relationship, I know truly the heart that he has. And because of me knowing that, it's hard a lot of times for me to be silent and not come out and defend him. Um, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I want to make it very clear that I am not trying to put myself above anyone because, again, Sean has relationships with several people. But this is my platform, and I'm going to speak on it from my point of view. I know how hard it was for him to do that. And it was something that was in his heart to do. Sean does not throw subliminals. Whatever it is that Sean Bradley has to say, if he feels the need to say it, he will say it. So I want to put that message out to everyone. When you are an adult and you done been through stuff and you know what it is to really listen to the spirit, in order for you to grow as a person, this is something for all of us, because the problem that a lot of us have is that we are not obedient. We're not obedient. And I'm not saying that it's easy to be, you know, especially when a lot of times all of us are operating within our ego. Messages are sent to us all the time, but we're so clouded that we don't listen. But when you do receive a message, oftentimes it is something that to the outside who don't understand, it will look crazy to them. Change and growth has never been something that is supposed to be an easy thing. It happens at the most uncomfortable times. But somebody whose eye is really open understands that when that message comes to you, you got to answer it in order to get to where you need to get. A lot of us not forgiving things is what holds us down. It's not about what other people gonna think. It's not about, you know, I gotta maintain this tough exterior. No. Even the strongest person have feelings. And just because you forgive someone does not mean that you guys are going to be best friends. And I think a lot of y'all got that messed up. Y'all forget about the phrase when it says to being forgiving, that forgiveness is for you. I can forgive you and still not have anything to do with you. And I understand how that can be hard for some people to understand, especially when all of us have been caught up in this YouTube realm. But y'all have to remember that even though we are on YouTube, there are those of us who still understand what I say all the time, and that is that real life still exists. And a lot of times we block our blessings by trying to prove things to people that we don't need to prove. Sean did what Sean needed to do. And for those of you who cannot understand that, it is what it is. If you ever want to grow, you're going to have to be made to feel uncomfortable. And that is also the very definition of being an individual. No matter who you stand with, that message came to him. It don't matter who he represents or none of that. That message came to him alone. And he chose to follow it. And because of that, he will be blessed. That's it. Stop picking up things that are not meant for you. Stop doing that. Use it as a lesson to maybe consider about things that you need to forgive. Because that very person that you can be very upset with or mad, you holding all this energy to, again, you hurting yourself. And I get it's not easy at all. But if you don't listen, you find yourself in destruction in so many different ways. We have a lot of people out here that are in destruction, whose lives are falling apart right before our very eyes. Because they choose to keep operating within this, I got to be the biggest, I got to be the baddest. When at the end of the day, none of us are in control. None of us are in control. And that's just simply it. No matter who we choose to get along with, who we choose to rock with, when spirits say it's time for any of us to leave this earth and go to the next realm, we go by ourselves. Stop taking everything so personal. Because trust and believe, if you live long enough, you will come to a circumstance to where you're going to be the odd person out, where spirit gonna come and tell you, don't do that, don't go there. Even when you like, I want to, I want to. But if you want to grow, you got to listen to the spirit and not to what your friends gonna think or what such and such gonna think. It is what it is. Each time we grow, also in order for us to grow, tree limbs got to be cut off. I've been telling Sean for the longest time, your tree is being pruned. And that's for a lot of us out here. And when it came to the whole club chat thing, I'm going to go ahead and just say it. When it comes to the whole club chat thing being inside a Rich chat, it had nothing to do with Rick. Had absolutely nothing to do with him. It was the simple fact that you got the Dark Forest in the chat, and club chat is, in essence, going back and forth with these people who we know what time it is. For what? For what? We done been there, we done done that. We the light. Come on. We don't have to keep coming down to the level of darkness. We are better than that. That's all that was being said. It had nothing to do with Rick at all. And that's just simply it. But see, this is what happens anytime the force is around. There's a lot of miscommunication. This is why. To anybody listening, you continue to be true to yourself regardless of what the situation is. And when spirit tells you something, you better listen. Because at the end of the day, YouTube ships is not going to be the one that's in charge of your karma. You are. And even if it requires people to turn their back on you, for you to shed tears, you do what the hell you got to do in order to grow. And that is pretty much my message that's on my heart. I love y'all. Let's continue to elevate. And Sean, once again, I am very proud of you. I love you. It's a pleasure to call you my brother. I got your back. I'm speaking for myself individually again to make it clear. I'm not trying to put myself above anyone. This is my platform. And I chose to publicly come on here and show love and support to my brother. And I will continue to do that whenever I feel like it. It is what it is. Y'all have an excellent day. Bye, guys.